All right. Let's tell y'all a little story. Let's tell y'all a story while we on our commute to go to Rifle Range Road to go see Lewis at Electric Connection. Well, let me give you one of my ham bone stories. Ham bone's an older cat. Uh, I call him Big Bro. It all depends on what mood I call him in. I call him Big Bro, call him Uncle Ham, Ham Bone, Hamburger, Hank Bird, all of his AKAs. But anyway, he's taken a lot of trips with me on his GoldWing, and I'll say Ham Bone was pretty influential, if I'm saying that word right. He influenced me, there we go, to buy a GoldWing. I was on my M109 and done a whole bunch of traveling on it. When you know better, you do better. That's what the old folks say. So we was going to Myrtle Beach for what they would call Black Bike Week. I call it Sport Bike Week. But you know, everybody got a nickname for everything. And I went about 11 years straight, you know, just, you know, the way they was treating us down there, I just decided to, you know, I don't fool with that no more. I'd rather go somewhere where the town wants us and they're not treating us different or treating us bad or whatever the case may be. Especially for that kind of money. We spent a bunch of money down there just to be treated differently, or what I call treated bad. So, one of the ham bone trips is I was going to, coming from Myrtle Beach, we ride down through there and everything, and I'm looking back at this man, and he got his leg kicked out, you know, on this highway pegs like that, something like that right there, and had his cup, had his butler cup in there, drinking a cold water, beverage, whatever he got in that bad boy, and he's smoking a damn cigarette. I'm looking in my damn mirror like, I know this man ain't that damn comfortable. He can't be. But it sure looked like he's mighty comfortable riding on that GoldWing. He got his cold drink in his hand. He got his heels kicked up like he's in the lazy boy chair, smoking on the daggum old stick, old tobacco cigarette. And that kind of impressed me a little bit, because I'm like, man, shoot, I'm over here on this 109 now, don't get me wrong. The 109 definitely rides a lot better than a Hayabusa. I rode my Hayabusa to Myrtle Beach, and if anybody would have came to me with a piece of money, they could have bought it, because I was so mad at that damn Hayabusa kicked me all up in my ass, boy, God almighty. But, like, man, he's awful comfortable on that doggone GoldWing to be smoking a cigarette, drinking some cold water. So, needless to say, seeing that and witnessing that kind of put my mind towards, you know, getting into some more traveling and getting into the traveling more comfortably and not being fatigued or when I get off there, because that 109, I mean, it shook the hell out of you. I mean, you catching all the wind in your chest, in your helmet, and you know, just you're pretty much meat and potatoes. You didn't have no extra, you know, no side, no radio, no windshield. I had a little air dam on there, but that blocked enough wind to put it all in your face. And then you know, so I ended up getting the GoldWing. But one of my Hambone stories is Hambone is a UPS driver. And when he is on vacation, he don't get in no rush for nobody. And one of my sayings is, the time that we pick or what time we're going to leave is the time we're gonna leave. So if you got 5 o'clock a.m. and you got, we're gonna meet up at 4, eat some breakfast, if that's your choice, but at least be there at 5 for kickstands up. Hambone never makes it. He done been on several trips, so this is kind of a routine. People say, oh, we can't leave Hambone. Man, shit. Hambone already know. Hambone will get on that bad boy, and he ain't gonna think twice about coming down that road by himself. So we was getting ready to go to Mount Rushmore. I don't know if you remember that, Hambone. We was going to Mount Rushmore. And look at that right there. Y'all see that? Sorry about that, y'all. We get ready to go to Mount Rushmore. And we met over there at the Flying J on Watt Road. Well, Hambone wasn't there. It's time to go. So, y'all ready? Well, I thought Hambone's going. I said, well, he is, but he's not here. Well, we can't leave Hambone. I said, look, man, I called Hambone up. He, yeah. I said, Hambone, you leaving with us? Man, y'all go on. I'll catch you. I said, all right. So we left him. And sure enough, we got to Nashville. So we had to meet some more people. It's hard to plan, and you said you're going to meet somebody at a certain time, and you 3 hours away. So Nashville's 3 hours away from Knoxville. So we was meeting Woodrow and Millie Vanilli. So got to the pilot, and two guns meeting us there. Got to the pilot, waited on them. They shows up, and while we're waiting on them, Hambone pulls up. So, he's kind of, been getting after it pretty good to meet us in Nashville, right on time. So, got the gas and all that. So he sees Millie walking to her 2012 GoldWing. It's just like mine, black and silver, but it's a trike. He doesn't know Millie, so he throws his hand up her. Hey, how y'all doing? He said, hey. And then he sees Woodrow, throws his hand up her. So we all gather up, we take off. Well, we easing up towards, we're going towards St. Louis. Because we're going to stop at Sweetie Pie's and get us some of that good old soul food cooking that shows Sweetie Pie. So we stopped, we stopped a few times. And about that third time, he sees Millie and Woody again. And he says, hey, I think I've seen you before. They're like, yeah, you saw us down there in Nashville. He said, oh, okay. He said, where y'all headed? He said, we headed with Slappy. He said, oh, y'all headed with us? He said, yeah. He said, oh, okay. In other words, he done rode about 250 miles, about 3 gas stops, and done rode with Millie Vanilli and Woodrow, and didn't even know that they was a part of the group. And then once we got to talking about it, laughing, he's like, ain't no telling who gonna show up with Slappy. Cause I like to meet people, slap them on the hands, and I definitely like to, ride with people if they can. Everybody don't want to travel like this, man. I tell people all the time, just because they got a GoldWing or a touring bike, people just don't want to tour, and that's fine, because I have tried to talk people into traveling with me, and then once they do it, they complain and whoop 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 and all this old kind of stuff and make a trip miserable. So I only want people to travel with me that wants to travel, that wants to have fun, and they know it's going to be, every day is not going to be a bed of roses. It might be a little rain, might be a little cold, might be a little this and that. So you just got to be have a good positive attitude. Get along, because one bad apple can spoil a bunch. But anyway, you remember that Hambone? He rode about 200 miles with Millie Vanilli. Didn't even know that they was riding with us. But now Millie and Woody, I met them at Myrtle Beach. And now Woody just about done been all over with me. That was one of the times where I met a friend. And we've been riding together ever since for the last 4 years. We done been all over all 48 states. And just happened to meet him at Myrtle Beach and, slapped him on the hand and, and invited him to ride with me, got his phone number, put him on my text list, and he been riding with me ever since. So, but that's one of my ham bone stories. I got a bunch of them because ham bone's been a lot of places with me too. But stay tuned for some more stories. Peace.
Hey, stay tuned for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. I'm